Hey everybody, welcome back to HeatMyShorts. Yeah, I'm not wearing a helmet for the beginning of this one. It's right there on the dashboard of the plane, to be honest. But we're here on the runway and we're gonna do some flying. So I'm gonna have a seat and get buckled in. Welcome to episode 15 of Flying Across Canada. So first of all, before we get going, I will show you our aircraft. It's a little loud out here. This aircraft is a Textron Aviation Beechcraft King Air 350i. And today we are at Calgary International Airport. Charlie Yankee Charlie is its phonetical designation. Today we'll be flying 61 nautical miles north to Big Bend Airport at Innisfail, Alberta. And their airport frequency there is Charlie Echo Mike 4. It's an estimated 20-minute flight time. We'll see how things go. So, everything seems to be working here. Map is functioning. I guess we will essentially power up. Whoa, that was different. Wasn't expecting that to happen. Okay, flaps are set. Everything is good to go. Let's release our parking brake and power up. Took a sec for the throttle to engage there. So we are heading south right now, so we will need to make a turn once we take off. There we go. Seems very windy here. I'm not sure exactly what's going on there. There we go. Let's get our landing gear up. Get a little bit of altitude before we make a turn and fix our flaps. Well, let's start making our turn. I suppose it doesn't matter which way we turn because we're turning right around here. So it appears to be very smoky here. I'm guessing that has something to do with the fires. Just leaving the Calgary airport. And level our wings. See all sorts of planes moving down there in on the ground. A few of them. Quite a busy airport. And I guess those are all live players. So I guess we'll fix our flaps now, get them leveled off. And I think we're more or less following this highway here. And I honestly couldn't tell you what highway it is, but I think that's our general heading. So let's pull our throttle back a little bit. There we go. Now I see something flashing on the dash there. I'm not sure what that is. Is that the autopilot indicator? Yeah, I'm not sure why that does that. I don't... There we go. The trim on this aircraft seems way off. It's trying to nosedive now. So let's adjust that trim before we hit the ground. So we wanted to fly level when we're hands-free. Trim up a little bit more even. Not bad. Alright. Oh, and I guess we could turn our landing lights off too. There we go. Yeah, it's pretty smoky back there. I'm not going to use autopilot here. I don't really care to use autopilot a whole lot, to be honest with you. I didn't invest in a flight simulator and a stick and throttle so I could just put it on autopilot. I like to actually control the aircraft. But one day, you know, I'll get into flying the airlines and using autopilot and all that stuff, I'm sure. So I haven't done any homework on this aircraft, on its information or anything. Yeah, it's made by Textron Aviation, same company that makes the Cessna series, one of the probably the most common series of planes in production, I would imagine. So let's check our map. Let's see how we're doing here. Yeah, we're about a third of the way already. Not bad. Oh, and there's another one right there on the dash too. I didn't even notice that. See, our autopilot's flashing again. I don't really want that on. See, and that seems to turn it on when I do that. Maybe that light is telling me I should be using autopilot? I don't know. We're not professionals here. We're just doing this for fun. And Maggie is in the back there, of course. You can't see her. She's behind that wall. We'll go see her after when the plane's on the ground. And I don't really think that this plane is overly maneuverable. I don't think we can really, you know, pull any wild moves with this thing, any loops or rolls or anything like that. I think it's more of a transport, you know, passenger transport plane, not exactly an air show stunt plane. Although I'm sure these two engines create quite a bit of power. It's a pretty sweet looking plane. I like it. I'm not overly familiar with it, I'll admit, but I do like it. It looks pretty mean with those engines with the pipes sticking out on the sides. Looks pretty awesome. We got our League of Fire. Is that our number? I think 39 is our League of Fire number. That must be. Why else would I put that on there? League of Fire 39, HeatMyShorts for our designation. The number 2, of course. But it looks like our highway's taking a turn. Maybe we'll follow it. Why not, right? Looks like quite a bit of farmland through here. Pretty awesome. Wow, it's quite flat. I always heard a joke about Alberta growing up. In Alberta, it's so flat you watch your dog run away for days. It's just because it's so flat. There's not a lot of mountains, aside from the Rockies, which is quite the impressive set of mountains, which we did fly over. But we flew pretty fast. I think, what were we flying that day? Oh no, that's on the previous page. I'll check my notes. I'm curious now. Oh yeah, is that right? The F-170? No, that's not right. That's the wrong page. I should be watching what I'm doing here too. Oh, it was just the Airbus. Oh yeah, that thing cruises pretty good for sure. The Iron Maiden Airbus. Pretty low to the ground now. I should probably gain a little bit of altitude again. Got a little bit distracted by searching through my notes there. There's our shadow. map again. So we're about halfway now. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have too much to talk about on here. I intended on doing this video much earlier in the day, but I don't know, my morning just kind of took a nosedive. Some days life just hits harder than others, you know what I mean? I don't know. I did not think I was even going to get a second video done, because I'll be honest with you, I had kind of hoped on doing 3 videos today. I wanted to get caught up on the pepper tours, and I wanted to get caught up on this, and then I wanted to review something too, but I don't know if the review's gonna happen today. I'm not really in a very reviewy mood, I guess you could say. So this might be the second and final video for today. And you know what? I'm gonna chalk that up as a win, absolutely. Even one video, even just that pepper tour video was that was fun. It was nice to do, and it's an accomplishment. I reached out, I hung out with you all for a little bit, showed you what was going on in the yard, a little bit of show and tell, and the mandatory Maggie time, of course. Yeah, actually, to be honest with you, I'm not 100% sure if I've ever flown this airplane at all. I'm not really sure about that. Actually, I did do a test flight of this. That was like quite a while ago. I think that was maybe even the day that I did the previous video, which was, yeah, like 2 weeks ago or so. I'm not even sure. But I'm not sure if I've ever landed this plane, so that could be an adventure. Every plane's a little bit different, and I find that the planes with the wings underneath the body are a little bit harder to fly. And it kind of makes sense. If the lift is coming from underneath instead of on top of you, I don't know, if the lift is above you, you're kind of hanging there, you know, it seems like it would be easier to control. Whereas it would seem like something like this would just almost want to flip over almost. I mean, I know they're designed not to, but I don't know. Just think about it. The lift is underneath the weight. Rant over, I guess. Zoom out a little bit. Yeah, it's a pretty cool little plane for sure. And unfortunately, I did check earlier, and it seems you cannot wander to the back of the plane in this one. There's like an invisible wall in between the cab and the coach area, I think you call it. I'm not really sure. But once we land the plane, we'll get that open, and we'll go have a visit with Maggie. She's not even laying on her guitar on her bed. I said guitar bed because I looked at the guitar as I said that. That's hilarious. So we're kind of getting close, I suppose. Yeah, we're like 3/4 of the way there now, I'd say. Shouldn't be too long before we can actually see the airport, which will be Big Bend Airport at Innisfail, Alberta. Charlie Echo Mike 4. And yeah, I'm not familiar with this airport. I don't know if I've landed here yet. I'm almost positive I haven't, actually. So we'll see how this goes. See if we can spot it before we fly over it. So it's right after some sort of a river, it seems. I do not see a river yet. I see a pond. There's a pond right before the river there. That could be the river right there. And if that is the river, then that could be the airport just beyond it. Oh, that's neat. It's a triangular set of runways. Okay. That could be it. That almost looks triangular. Yeah, that could be it right there. I think that might be it. That's a pretty cool setup. That is pretty neat. And I think that is it, because that does look like the river there. So, let's pull our throttle back a little bit. Descend a little bit in altitude. Get our flaps set one position down. Let's get our landing gear down. Because that looks like it. That looks like our airport. Alright. Alright. Get your seatbelts buckled, please. We're coming in for a landing at Big Bend Airport. I'm gonna be honest, it seems like my throttle's not cooperating right now. Alrighty. I'm not really sure about this landing, I'll be honest. Oh, see, that does seem like reverse when I do that. But it seems like we're going really fast. Okay. Whew. This plane seems wild. Okay. We made it. Looks like we can taxi over this way. Whew, we're safe. Innisfail Airport, or Innisfail, Alberta. Big Bend Airport. Get our camera angled a little bit there. There we go. And that looks like a suitable spot right there to get this crazy bird put away. That was wild. I had a lot of trouble slowing down there. To be honest, I'm actually very happy with how that landing went, with all things considered. I got a little scary there. There we go, we got a guy right there with... Oh, there we go. There we go. Oops. All right. We are parked. Let's turn this thing off. go. Get our flaps back to 0. Parking brake is on. And I'm just not 100% sure how to get these electronics turned off. I'm not sure where the battery is, I'll be honest with you. Oh, avionics. Okay, well, I am not... Oh, I wonder if it's on the ceiling. A lot of times there's stuff up there too, eh? Cabin. My goodness. All sorts of switches. Okay, well, let's just go outside then. It's a little bit quiet out there. Actually, let's just turn the sound off. I like this view better. There we go. We'll turn off all those warnings. Okay, we're safe. Big Bend Airport at Innisfail, Alberta. Charlie Echo Mike 4. Oh, I'm zooming in there. There we go. There's the helmet. Told you so. So it's gonna, I think it may have already done its splitting the footage thing. That's okay. Let's go see Maggie. Maggie's cuddling with the bass guitar. Hi, dog. Oh, there's a dog. There's a dog. Hey, how you doing, Maggie? Was that a scary landing? Kinda, hey? Sorry about that. Anyways, I'm not sure why I'm shaking right now, but I'm shaking. Sorry about that. Get back up. I'm laying on the floor with Maggie. That's the light. That's bright. Sorry about that. Yeah. So there we go. I did a flight video. I feel good about that. Next time, well, this was episode 15. Next time for episode 16, I think we're going to be flying to Edmonton, Alberta. So keep your eyes out for that one. I'll let you know when that one's out too. That's about it. I want to give a shout out to my buddy Sim Famous. I haven't flown with him in a little while. I'd love to do some flying with that buddy again soon, but whenever you're feeling it, for sure. In the meantime, make sure you go to his channel. In this corner, you'll see our HeatMyShorts logo. In this corner, Sim Famous's channel. Hop over there and give him a subscribe if you haven't already. And up here's some other content for you to enjoy. Have a great day, everyone. I love you all, and we will hang out again soon, I promise. It's been HeatMyShorts with Maggie and Steve. The Maggie Show. Bye-bye.